lights, yaar.
And now I'd like to invite Priyanka on the dais to give us her perspective of what the business of talent management really means to.
Good afternoon to all of you, and thank you very much for being here today. And I'm sorry for the entire delay and everything that happened, and I'm extremely. I would like to say, being part of Percept has been a very good experience for me. They've been absolutely wonderful people and have almost become part of family for me. So I can depend on them for a lot more than just my work, and I think that's eventually what you look for in a company to manage you. And that's what they've been doing for me for a year now, and I hope that the continuation of this association will be just as good, if not better, with PTM. So a lot of luck to all of you guys, and hope you all keep doing good work. Now that's all the good things I can say.
The degrees please stand for photo. Press has been waiting for a long time for this.
ये slide दो यार. Lighting वाले थकेला है.
Red light off करो अपने red light. ये यार light दे.
Still.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll now like to open the floor to any questions that the members of the press would have.
I think the key difference is that till now, I think we're focusing on particularly the endorsement aspect of the business. But I think now the area that we're getting into is practically managing the entire business aspect of the celebrity or the brand that we work with. So I think there's a huge difference because the amount of involvement now with the talent is going to be on practically all levels beyond their professional capacity. So say there's a cricketer plays and they will become the business partners for the talent. Oh no, no.
Managing them.
No, for sure, for sure. I mean, there's going to be a mix of established talent, and as well as you can see that there are some interesting people. I won't name them, but around you today, who is going beyond the cricket and Bollywood, the usual verticals that you would normally see. I think anybody who's popular in the space of media has the potential to be talent that can be marketed. So whether it's a journalist, whether it's a doctor, I mean, who knows? Anybody in the popular space has the potential to be marketed. So, as you said about youngsters,
I think
we got to get them on board.
Very good at teaching people how to act.
Why is it? Why do you think having talent is not just enough, and managing it well is more important? Because you must have had some experiences that would tell you that management is very important.
Yes, that's a very good question actually, and extremely imperative today. Having talent is fantastic. I mean, the base level of reaching somewhere and doing something is having talent. You have to have a remote amount of it at least. And then to package you. I think today everything, whether it's a film, whether it is a product, whether it's a brand, everything is about marketing. Everything is about presentation. You present it correct to the consumer that is actually going to be using these things. And I'm talking in terms of a commodity. It just becomes a lot more appealing, and you want to reach out to that thing and actually buy it. That's how brands usually work. And I think every person who comes into, whether it's films, whether it's an artist in terms of singing, whether it is a writer, I think presentation in terms of imagery is extremely important, and talent management basically is that. It's not just managing your work and getting you more work anymore. It's somebody who can manage the way you look, somebody who represents you, looks after your interests as well as the company you're dealing with, and basically does all the dirty work in a really good way. So that's basically what they have to do. It's a really tough job, but somebody's got to do it, so yeah.
In what way do you feel it is different over the past years?
I think secretaries still exist. I have an extremely efficient secretary who manages my dates, my film work, my meetings and everything like that. But I think when it comes to more corporate associations, it's very important to have a manager who can deal with not just your dates and contracts and things like that, but actually look into the bigger picture rather than just a small one. It's very important to have experienced people do that, and because Percept seemed like that to me, and they made their association with me over this 1 year has taught me that they are extremely capable of not just handling a contract that comes, or the amount of money that comes, or the amount of dates that you're supposed to be there, but it's an overall picture. It's in terms of creativity, in terms of advice on whether it should be done, whether it's not. It's always great to have a team of people who are extremely efficient working for you, because eventually that helps you build up to a bigger and a better brand yourself, and I think that is extremely important. So it is your secretary as well, especially as an actor I can say that is an extremely important part, and then management as well. And is managing my work in terms of all my advertising work, and I think so far that's what we have been doing. But we do have a relationship beyond just work. I mean, we hang out all the time, so.
And are you also going to act in any film by Percept?
That's a very different agenda that they'll have to then go through my secretary.
As I just said, that we are seriously sorry for the delay, but I think all of us pretty much gathered on schedule, and one of our key celebrity guests who actually traveled from, I think, out of town was about 20 minutes late, and that's why the delay. And I think so, because it would not be fair to put pressure on the other members in the dais today, because they all were here pretty much on schedule. So our apologies, and I totally appreciate the fact that you've been patient. A warm welcome to all our journalist friends and special talent that exists in this room, and our key guests here.
I really can't think of a more appropriate entry into India and specifically into media in this market, because media around the world is really driven by one thing, and that's the creative talent, both on the screen and on air, and also the creative talent.
And it's really about making sure that what the brand has to offer and the talent have the right fit. And that's really where the relationship of the two becomes very strong, and it helps both the brands to grow. And as Shailendra mentioned, is that the talent is also a brand in its own right, and not just a product.
I'm not the opening batsman, so I don't know what to do. Thank you very much, and I'm really delighted and happy to be associated with the company, and I feel and I wish during my time when I was playing, these type of company would have been there, would have taken care of people like us. But we used to do our own job, used to look after everything. Today's sports people or maybe a film star or personalities have the companies in India who can take care of each and everything of yours. But I like to wish the entire company all the luck, and I hope a lot of people get benefit out of that. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Well, we heard about the perspective from two sides. One was from the corporates, one was briefly by Mr. Dev. It's important to also understand what Percept Talent Management itself will do. And talk a bit about this, I'd like to invite on stage Ms. Vinita Bangar, Chief Operating Officer, Percept Talent Management, and Rajiv, Chief Strategy Officer. Vinita and Rajiv, please.
Hi, good afternoon everybody, members of the press. I'd like to start by apologizing for the delay, but celebrities are celebrities and one can't really control them beyond a point. A lot has really been said about the business of talent management. Percept has always been the pioneers and the innovators as far as the media and the entertainment space is concerned. They started about a decade ago with the business of celebrity management. And to just run you through the body of work that was done over the decade, I'd like to present to you a brief AV of the work done so far. Can we have the AV, please?